Now hold up, America. Y'all know I've seen a lot of wild stories in my day, on and off the field. But this one right here, this Antonio Brown saga, it's like watching a talented brother fall from grace in real time. A man who had it all, the money, the fame, the talent, but couldn't outrun his demons. And now we talking attempted murder charges with a firearm at a boxing event in Miami? It ain't no longer just about football, so it's about a man caught in a downward spiral, one that might end in a courtroom instead of a Hall of Fame jacket. Let's talk about it. Buckle in. Before we dive into the chaos of 2024, we gotta rewind the tape back to where it all started. Antonio Brown was born in Liberty City, Miami, one of the toughest neighborhoods in America. He didn't grow up with silver spoons or red carpets. What he had was raw talent and hunger. That boy ran like lightning and moved like poetry. He walked on at Central Michigan and turned himself into a star. You heard me. Walked on. By 2010, the Pittsburgh Steelers saw something special in him, snagging him in the 6th round, a diamond in the rough. Man, I've lit up the league. We talking about 6 straight seasons with over 100 catches, the most dominant receiver in the game, route running like ballet. Hands like magnets. On the field, he was unstoppable. Off the field, well, that's where the story starts taking a different turn. See, when success comes fast and you ain't ready for it mentally, it don't build character. It reveals it. I've started to change. I ain't talking about fur coats and custom cleats. I'm talking about erratic behavior, sideline tantrums, and beefing with coaches and teammates. The Facebook Live incident in the Steelers locker room, that was the first big red flag. Then came the trade saga. First to the Raiders, and y'all remember that mess. Feet frozen from cryotherapy, helmet disputes, missed practices. It felt like every day was a new headline. Then he never played a down for Vegas. Signed by New England. Caught a touchdown from Brady. Then boom, more allegations, more off-field drama. Gone again. Now Tom Brady, that man went to bat for a bay. Called him a brother, brought him to Tampa, let him stay in his house, tried to mentor him. And for a while, it looked like it was working. Ab was contributing. The Bucs won the Super Bowl. Redemption, right? Wrong. That final game in 2021 was the straw that broke the camel's back. You'll remember it. Middle of the game, Ab took off his pads, ran off the field shirtless, tossing up the deuces. It was surreal. Like something out of a movie. And it was over. That was the last time Ab would step on an NFL field. Once the pads came off, so did the filter. And what followed was a legal hurricane. He got sued by a moving truck driver. Assault charges. Settled for $1.20 million. Domestic violence allegations. Arrests over unpaid child support. And in 2023, he filed for bankruptcy. Meanwhile, he took over an Arena League team. And that turned into a disaster too. Players weren't getting paid. Staff walking out. Ed B was in the headlines, but not for touchdowns anymore. Each year the headlines got darker. The behavior more erratic. It was like watching a slow-motion car crash. You wanted to look away, but you couldn't. Now we come to the heart of the storm. May 16th, Miami, a boxing event. Loud music, flashing lights. And then chaos. Police got an alert around midnight. Gunshots detected. An off-duty officer on the scene told cops he saw Ab in a fight. Witnesses said he was the shooter. When they patted him down, No gun, but there were shell casings, an empty holster. Ab claimed on X that he was jumped. Said folks tried to rob him. That it was self-defense. That he was detained, not arrested. But the video footage paints another picture. It reportedly shows Ab throwing the first punch, escalating the fight, then grabbing a gun from a security officer and running back toward the man he hit. Gunshots rang out. "To a ZM!" The alleged victim ducked and said one bullet grazed his neck. "That ain't a scuffle, folks. That's attempted murder. A judge signed the warrant. Attempted murder with a firearm. $10,000 bond. House arrest if released." And just like that, Antonio Brown, once the NFL's most electric receiver, became a fugitive in the eyes of the law. Miami police tried to reach him. No response, no surrender, just silence. The accuser said he knew Ab since 2022, that they fought over the gun, that Ab walked away like it was nothing when the cops showed up. Now we gotta ask the hard question. Is Ab just a criminal? Or is there more to the story? We've seen this with other players. Behavior changes, outbursts, aggression. Some folks point to CTA. That brain trauma from years of collisions might be contributing. We saw it with Aaron Hernandez. We saw it with Junior So. Ab took some serious hits. That one from Vontaze Burfict in 2016, that could have changed a man. But let's be clear. Trauma might explain behavior, but it don't excuse it. At some point, you gotta be accountable. And right, Antonio Brown looking like a man out of control. Once upon a time, we debated if AB was a top 5 receiver all time. Now we debate how many years he might serve. He had the numbers. Over 12,000 yards. 7 Pro Bowl, 4 first-team All-Pro selections. But when you Google him now, you don't see highlights. You see mugshots. Hall of Fame, that conversation's over. Coaches don't want to touch him. Teams stay far away. Even the fans, who used to chant his name, have gone quiet. Right now, Antonio Brown faces the fight of his life. And it ain't on the football field. It's in the courtroom. If he's convicted, we talking years behind bars, a once golden career ending in tragedy. If he's found innocent, that ain't the end of the story either. He's still gotta face the consequences of years of bad decisions. This is a cautionary tale, one about squandered potential, about what happens when the fame becomes louder than the voice of reason, and about how quickly it can all disappear. Look, I don't hate Antonio Brown. I feel sorry for him. Truly. He was the best at what he did. A generational talent, but he never had the support system or the humility to stay grounded. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Sometimes talent gets you in the door, but character keeps you in the room. So here's my message to Ab, man to man. Get help, not a PR team, not another yes man. Not another social media rant. Real help. Because right now, this ain't a game. This is your life. And if you don't wake up soon, you ain't gonna have no comeback story. You're just gonna be another what if. I hope you find peace, Abby. But right now, you got a long road ahead.